Good evening, everyone, and happy Tuesday. Welcome to our Tuesday testimonial. And for those of you that don't know me, my name is Raquel Perez. I am a Ruby Ambassador, soon to be Diamond. And I have the incredible honor to host this evening our healthcare professionals Zoom this evening. So if you're joining us, we have the incredible experience of listening to these wonderful ladies in the healthcare field. So I am not going to take much longer. I am going to go ahead and throw the microphone over to Tiffany. Tiffany, the mic is all yours, beautiful.
Hello, everybody. I am so excited that you guys are joining us tonight, and it is such a privilege to have been asked to share my story with you guys. My name is Tiffany. I am a registered nurse. I've been working in a neurotrauma ICU for almost the last 10 years now. I am a mama to three, a husband who works law enforcement and is also working those 12-hour shifts. So to say life is busy is an understatement. And I don't know if this sounds familiar, but I have always been caring for other people, running on empty, pouring from that empty cup. And those 12-hour shifts, they were killing me. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of the post shift hangover, but let me tell you, it is a real thing. After my 3 day stretch, I was dead the next day. I didn't want to play with my kids. I didn't want to go anywhere. I wanted to lay at the house and do absolutely nothing. And that's when I knew that things had to change. I couldn't keep living like this. And that's when my good friend Nicole told me about these gut health supplements. And when she first told me about them, I thought she was crazy. I was super skeptical because as a nurse, why had I never been told that gut health was so important if it really was? But I had nothing to lose. And with the 60-day money back guarantee that I did think that I was going to use, I told her why not. And you guys, within 2 to 3 weeks, I started having more energy. I was less bloated. I started feeling more like myself again, which had been years since I felt that way. And I started thinking, maybe there really is something to this. So I started researching. And that's when I found out that really your gut is linked to everything. And then I really felt lied to during all of my nursing school years that nobody had told me this. And that's when I started sharing with other people because I started to feel so good. And that's why we get into healthcare. We want to help other people. And that's what I started doing. I started telling my friends and family just how good I was starting to feel. And the next thing I knew, I was starting to make money. And I was like, wait, hold on a second. You mean just by telling other people how good I'm feeling and helping them feel good too, I'm starting to make more than I make picking up an extra 12-hour shift? They might be onto something here. And so I started sharing a little more. And the next thing I knew, I was a gold ambassador. And I never thought that would happen. Let me tell you, I was extremely surprised, but I love how I feel and I love helping others. And it's been amazing. So, whoever invited you here, if you have started thinking about using the products, or maybe you were thinking more about the business so that you didn't have to pick up those 12-hour shifts anymore, get back with them. I am telling you, it is worth it. And right now, I'm talking to you guys, and then I'm going to go work because this job is so flexible. You can fit it into your lifestyle. I promise you, you can. So don't just take my word for it. Listen to everybody else who's going to talk tonight. But I'm telling you, get back with whoever brought you here tonight because you want these products in your life. And there is a 60-day money back guarantee, but I'm going to leave you with this. You're not going to use it.
Absolutely killed it. Absolutely love everything that you shared. And you're right, right? Why not? Like, why not? 60-day money back guarantee, but You're not going to use it. Here I am 4 years later. Haven't used it. So I love your experience and the fact that you can balance both, right? You still have your nursing career, you're still helping people in the medical field, and you're helping people here, just normal day to day life. How amazing is that? I love all of it. Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing. Well, next up, we have Andrea. And I love, listen, friends, every time she shares, I get super excited because I love her journey. And don't mind me if I get a little emotional because that's just what I do every time she speaks. So, Andrea, the mic
Um,
is all yours, babe.
Thank you, Rock. I'm so excited to be here tonight and share because I feel like this is a little bit of a different format, and I'm like sharing with my people. So it feels really good. I've been a nurse for 24 years, and I've spent 23 of that in pediatric oncology, like somewhere in the home of pediatric oncology. Um, I spent the first 16 years at my current job in inpatient oncology and bone marrow transplant. I did all the things like the weekends, the holidays, the night shifts, the evening shifts. Um, Exhausted. Like even when I was pregnant, like running on E, I would get a latte at Tom's coffee cart before I would go home. People are like, how are you going to go home and sleep? I'm like, I have to get home safely. Like my baby's going to be safer if I can stay awake. Right. Like I lived on caffeine. We would get giant Diet Cokes overnight on night shift. And then I shifted into doing supervising. And so I would be responsible for staffing. So even though I wasn't taking care of the patient, if I was short 4 transplant nurses at 7, guess who was staying there for a double to make sure we got enough staff? It was me. So work-life balance was terrible. I was exhausted. I didn't feel good in like my pregnancies. I was not poster child for being a good pregnant mama. I had preeclampsia. I had a preemie at 34 weeks. I had gestational diabetes, and I've always struggled with my weight in my adult life. And I was told I would be more at risk for type 2 diabetes, and I've never been diagnosed, but I just always like cheated there with my A1C. Um, Polycystic ovaries, like you name it. I have all these things, celiac, IBS, and like I could echo what Tiffany said so much because nobody talks about this stuff in nursing school. Like I know I went to school in the dark ages. I'm not a brand new nurse, but I'm telling you right now, nobody teaches you about this. And it's so frustrating to me. So like in 2021, my best friend's daughter started a plexus business and I wanted to help her. She was a nurse. She was raising a young family. And I'm like, let me help her. And I like dabbled in it. And I was like, this is okay. But I was also kind of skeptical because like nurses were skeptical of everything. And I just wasn't consistent. So you're not going to see results. When I took it, I did feel good, but like I still was like, meh, I don't know if it's this or not. I got to 2023 and I was like working so hard and actively gaining weight. And I refused to accept the answer, well, you're getting to that age. Like, no, sir, that is not an appropriate answer for me. Like something has to give. And so I realized like this was all linked back to my gut. Like so many problems were linked back to my gut. So since then, I've been all in and I feel so much better. I'm in a different position now at work. And so all of these pieces just sort of came together for my health. And now, in the last 18 months, my mom has been diagnosed with Alzheimer's and learning, even though I'm a nurse, like Tiffany said, like this is not something we talk about, but you can prevent things like that. And you can really affect your brain health with your gut health. And so I have been on this mission, like she said, as a nurse, like we want to take care of people, we want to help people. So I just want to help and educate people. That's really my passion. And it's just shifted over time. Now, I will say, I wish I had known about plexus when my kids were little. I have an 18-year-old and a 22-year-old now. So I'm in this new like mom era where my kids are adults. Taking care of them is different, but I'm a big believer in like my decisions today will affect the future me. And the decisions that I made that clearly were not so great, like when I was 20, I'm feeling those now. And so teaching my kids, like every decision you're making for your health really matters. And role modeling that is super important to me. And I wish I had had this so that I could have been probably a different and a better mom and a better nurse. I would have had more energy. I would have not been like slurping my latte on my way to my bed in my like post night shift coma. And I think another thing is like the plexus business. it would have been life-changing if I had known about this before. Now I'm in a different phase of my life, but I'm so excited because there's different things I can do to help my family. And what I really love is empowering other mamas and other healthcare professionals to make a difference. Like, not just for you, not just for your family, but for those around you, because, like, this is not, this prevention and this gut health and not just band-aiding things. It's not what we're taught. Like, it's just not. It makes me sad, but it's not. So really changing the narrative and flipping that and being able to educate is so important to me. So I would urge you, like, no matter where you are in your life, it's not too late to change things and make a difference, because the future you is going to thank you for taking that step, because you're worth it. So yeah, I'm so excited. So thanks for letting me share.
Love you. Have I told you lately how much I love you? I love you. I love your
Oh, I love you too.
I love your story. I love when you share. And I absolutely like, listen, friends, I don't know if you guys caught it. The decisions that we make today affect our future selves. That goes for all of us. It doesn't matter where we are in life, it affects all of us. So, what are we doing today to help that future version of ourselves? Andrea, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you to pieces. Thank you for sharing tonight. And last but definitely not least, we're having our fabulous Stacy share tonight. So, Stacy, the mic is all yours, babe.
Hello, everybody. So, yeah, I mean, I kind of have to echo Tiffany and Andrea in, like, we are not taught the whole gut health thing as nurses. So my story's a little bit different and lengthy, but I'm going to keep it kind of short. So I've been friends with Cassie and following Cassie for years. Cassie was in another fitness thing, weight loss thing, if you will. Been following her for years, and she switched over to plexus. And at the time that she had switched over to plexus, I was having issues. I had my gallbladder out. So then they tell you, well, after you have all these issues, once you have your gallbladder out, things are going to be so much better. Well, I don't know for who, because I can tell you it wasn't for me. So each night I'd be sitting right after supper. I would still have the bloating and the belching and the constant just discomfort in the stomach. So maybe a year and a half ago, I said to Cassie, okay, fine. Give me whatever this triplex trio is and let's try it. Well, worst nurse here, and we're all the same. Tell your patients, take your meds the way we want you to take them. Listen to what the doctor has to say. Well, Cassie wasn't a doctor. She was just this lady from Plexus. Take this trio. Well, totally non-consistent. Didn't take it, might have taken it today, didn't take it tomorrow, didn't take it for 4 days, felt great, whatever. Didn't want to take it. Wasn't until probably May of this year that I finally said, enough is enough of this. Maybe I'll order today. Maybe I won't order today. So my consistency story only started this past May. What a difference in the gut health. It's unbelievable. I'm not one of these that on the scale is seeing 10 pounds go and 50 pounds go and all those things. And that's great, because everybody's story is a little bit different. But the energy and the gut health, holy moly, what a huge difference. Comes down to the consistency. At the beginning, I was also one of them, as Andrea says, man, I wish I would have known the business end of this whole thing before. Cassie, I have no desire to share these products. I don't want to talk about these products to anybody. That's not me. I'm too busy. I'm a mom of 4, a grandmother of 9. Like, I don't have time for any of this kind of stuff. So business, I really didn't start to share probably till July. And July, I made silver. August, I made senior silver. So hopefully it's just up from here. And it is just a different, it's a totally different business. This is not just a company. It's not just a bunch of women or men hanging out. Our team's got both. This is a friendship and a family, and the support. And I'm going to cry because I'm emotional. Oh, the support. It is there every step of the way. It doesn't matter. The days that I fail and I'm like, ladies, I can't do this, whatever. Cassie's like, you can do this. I believe in you. And it's not just me. It's everybody on this team. It's this whole group too. It's not just our little team from Schuylkill County. This reaches further beyond. And I'll tell you, get back to the person that invited you on this call. Take these products, be consistent. It is not an overnight. I was one of them people who tried the shot, had the hair loss, had the nausea, had the whatever. I'm a pediatric nurse. I can't be at work throwing up all over kids all day. I'm worried about them puking on me. So, you know, it's the consistency. It's just feeling better. Get out there, be consistent. It's not going to happen overnight. It does take time. It takes weeks. It may take months. Everybody's body's different. Don't give up. Get out there, take your products, be consistent, and don't be afraid to work the business end. It is actually not like a job. It is so much fun. You will not be sorry.
So proud of you, beautiful. Like, I really am so proud of you. And you said some key points, right? Friends, consistency. You're gonna hear
Yeah.
it from her, you're gonna hear it from me, you're gonna hear it from the person that invited you. Consistency is really key, right? And she even said it, the community. It's friendships, it's bonds, it's the support and encouragement regardless of where we are. Like, I'm all the way down here in South Florida and I absolutely love and adore this squad, and they know hands down what I can do for them. I will do, and it goes both ways. So thank you, Stacey, so much for sharing tonight. I just love you to pieces. I'm so proud. So with that said, I'm going to stop the recording. So for those of you that are watching, thank you for tuning in, and make sure to reach out to the person that invited you this evening. And for those of you that are here with me this evening, I'm going to stop the recording and we're going to have a little conversation and open it up for Q&A.